in Abu Dhabi, UAE time, and it should be 7:40 p.m. in India. We shall start our session number 178. And the topic of today's discussion is prosperity consciousness and wealth creation. This topic has been selected, that is primarily due to today is a very auspicious day. It is a full moon, Kojagari Lakshmi Purnima, and this is a time to worship as per the Hindu tradition. In the worship, the goddess of Lakshmi is worshipped today, and Lakshmi is a goddess of wealth. Okay, so that is auspicious day today. But today we will understand and go into the understanding of the prosperity consciousness and wealth creation, how it is done, and what are the parameters, what can be done, what are our experiences on this, and whether there is any spiritual aspect connected to it, and how the spirituality, we can have the spiritual path towards wealth creation, which has been suggested by Munis and Rishis. So we'll go into that a bit. And at the same time, we'll also discuss the prosperity and wealth. Pranam, Shonali. The prosperity and wealth creation by our own professional method. So this will touch upon that. So that we discuss in totality about this earning, the financial earning and prosperity, savings, etc., and the parts and parcel of our path of householder spirituality. We cannot, operate. We cannot do our duty. We cannot have a shelter. We cannot have, the food and clothing, like roti kapra makan, etc., whatever is needed without money. So that is definitely, we need that, and we'll understand the money and the different aspects of it. Of course, the practical aspects, the need aspects, then the abundance aspect, like wealth and the creation and how it was done earlier. But if you see the history, how it is done, and it is and on today's date, how it is possible to go into that, tap into that. And then finally, the one is creation and then sustaining that thing, and that is understanding as per our spiritual understanding of that. So that is the whole structure of today's this. So for any kind of discussion, we need to see that what is actually happening. We have, all of us, we have some experience in our lives. And what is, we have to see what is our relationship with money. Okay, so that is, if we are, if we are having good income, we have good, savings, and we own some properties and we are financially safe, that's very well and good. So that means we are doing something which is right, which is correct, and which is giving results it's bearing the fruit of our efforts. That is absolutely fantastic. So we will continue to do that, and we'll continue to be prosperous in that sense. So that is way there is no shame or guilty feeling involved in earning more money. That's absolutely not what spirituality teaches. Contrary to some religious beliefs that somebody thinks that who with a begging ball become a more spiritual, that is absolutely not true. If you have any kind of misunderstanding in this regard, let me tell you that wealth is welcome. Wealth is needed. We are not following the path of begging and tyag or renunciation. We are following the path of householder spirituality, and goal of householder spirituality is Aishwaryavan Muktatma. enlightened billionaire. Means there is no equivalent English word in WeAreOne. It is not a rich or filthy rich or abundant and etc. Whatever you call it, Aishwaryavan, it doesn't give that sense. So that's why it is used billionaire. So that the huge wealth. So the purpose of what the attaining that householder spirituality is Aishwaryavan Muktatma. There are two wings of our human existence. One is the materialistic world. Be at the top of materialistic world means it is having, earning money, creating wealth, become Aishwaryavan. Okay. And another one is the self-realization, spiritual understanding, and tuning up and going towards the oneness and the liberation in this lifetime. That is the enlightened part of it. So both are equally needed. Two wings of the bird. You need any half of is missing, then you are not a complete human being. Means your target into this, not target, I should say, the goal of human life is not achieved. Somebody may be filthy rich and maybe multimillionaire, billionaire, or top, maybe come in the first 500 in the list of Forbes list or whatever. But they are morally, there is no strength, morally corrupt, and they don't care about other people. They're ruthless, and then all these things. So they are not a complete human being. Rich, yes, but human being, no. Okay. And the other part, maybe somebody is very highly spiritually evolved, but just maybe some sitting in higher in the Himalayas somewhere, or living in a small hut, very highly evolved soul. But even to drink a cup of tea, and he has to ask somebody to buy and give it to him, or they should donate, or something of that nature. So that is also to operate in operate in this world. It is not good enough. That means the other half is missing. There is a completely the earning capacity and all those things, those are missing. And money is a form of energy. So it is by itself is neither good or not bad. How it is sourced, how it is utilized, how it is, how it is kept, how it is moved, all those are important. That makes the difference. And as I'm mentioning, today is a Lakshmi Puja. So there is, in the Hinduism, there is a two types of things. One is called Sulakshmi, one is called Kulakshmi. Okay. Su means whatever has been earned in the proper manner. Su and Ku doesn't give the how many. It's just the mode of you get the money, and or maybe mode of spending the money or utilizing the money is also important. So whichever is earned in the proper manner. Proper means you have earned through your services, through your business, and or through your own savings or accumulations on the property and all those things. Those are Sulakshmi. It's just earned in the proper manner, and you didn't cheat anybody, you didn't harm anybody in this process. Then it's Sulakshmi. Kulakshmi is a corruption and all the black money, or you cheated somebody, or you got the wealth, but it is not earned in the proper way. That is called Kulakshmi. And both of, even though money is same, but the way it is dealt is different. And the same is for any kind of energy. Okay, suppose electricity. Electricity can be utilized in your favor. You can run your air conditioner or water heater, pump, and light your house, and all those kind of things. You can do some good purpose. Or same electricity, if it is improperly used, somebody gets shocked, somebody can die. Same is the water. Water, it's a life-saving. You need water to drink. You need water to be supplied in your house for the bathing and cleaning and all those things. Same water, the pool of water, somebody can be even, they can drown into and die. So these are the kind of things that is kind of things the same as the money. So money can the money can be a means of achieving your goal of this lifetime. Is a enlightened billionaire, Aishwaryavan, or same money, if it is a Kulakshmi earned in an improper way and or utilized in the improper manner or improper purpose, then it will be that cause of your ultimate destruction. As a you will not get anything out of return end of it. Maybe immediately you may get something and lured into it, so we can do that. So now about what is the another thing is that is about the money part of it externally. So let us understand internally our approach towards money. Our approach towards money makes all the difference. Okay, I was just explaining that if we glorify the poverty, like in the name of anything, in the name of sannyas, in the name of purity, in the name of that sanctity or whatever, in the name of anything, if you discourage money, it will not come to us. On the same time, you welcome money. In fact, go to a higher level. You can worship money. That money will come, flow to us. Okay. And this is the type of thing that we'll go into little detail. How to do that. How to welcome money, and how. And also, we need to understand the difference between need and the greed. The internal part, I'm saying, our approach. If our approach, why we go into that the earning, and if it is a driven by the greed and the lust and the pleasure and all those kind of things is the driving factor. Like nothing wrong in enjoying a luxury. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Aishwaryavan Muktatma. Okay, Aishwaryavan. Like it should be, you lead some kingly life. And that is nothing wrong in that. But if that is your driving factor, so to have just a bigger car or bigger house and shifting to a bigger locality and all those things, if that is your greed. Okay, and what will happen is then you will not enjoy whatever you earn, because your greed will drive you again and again and make you mad. That is the one point of time will come whether you will not satisfied with anything. So that is the type of the trap it can lead you to. So that's why whatever the path we go into, we should, of course, meet our need. Of course, there are many things earlier considered as a luxury, no more. You have to, as I was explaining earlier, so going to work, you need a car, you need it. It's not that a luxury anymore. Or for communicating, you need a mobile phone or a device. It's your need nowadays. It is no earlier. Telephone was a big luxury. We have seen, our childhood time only few people have the telephone in their house, the black color phone. Yeah. And you have to, somebody wants to give them, they have to take permission and they can give to talk to somebody. Or there is to long distance call was called trunk call, and somebody has to the book and wait for that term. So there is a few lines, some operator will call you, etc. Anyway, what I'm saying is that time having your individual phone maybe was a luxury, but not today. So with the time our need changes and our lifestyle changes, so go with the flow. Okay, so that is absolutely fine. Those are coming under our need, and that is a part of the thing we have to follow. So that understanding is there. Okay, so now let me come to the one of the point I mentioned today, that if your life is already, you have no worry about money and all those things, that's fine. But if you do, some of us, we are facing financial struggles into life, and it is never ending. Whatever we do, we still, that it's not enough. We cannot make our ends meet. The expenses are more at the end of the month. When you see the expenses are more and earning is less because of something or that thing is happening, or in between some other incident happens, somebody falls sick and somebody met with an accident, some unexpected fine comes, and This kind of troubles keep on coming, and we keep struggling with this money matters without any. For we have not cheated anyone. We have not done anything wrong. We didn't. It is not a kulakshmi at all. It is all earned in the proper way. No bribing or no corruption things. The way we have earned it, but still, why we do it? That is a very common question I get from our members, and many who are, when we talk about this, they said we are suffering in this. Why it is that? I have not, मैंने तो किसी का कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ा, but why I have to face again and again? Okay, 1 or 2 months I understand, but why it is year after year something we are facing? इसे बाहर निकालने का कोई रास्ता भी दिखाई नहीं देता है. And what do we do? Okay, so let us understand that first. Why some of us we face this kind of life? There are two different aspects of it. Okay, because first one is karmic, and second one is learning money lessons. So two things we have to here is important. One is karmic, another is money lessons. Okay, karma part I will go little detail. First, let me explain the money lessons. Now I'm talking a little bit of spiritual aspects of it. We all take birth into the planet Earth. One of the major reason is to learn money lessons. Okay, money lessons. There is on other dimensions, higher dimension, there is no money. Okay. They operate through love and gratitude. That energetic, the transaction happens. But only in this dimension, three-dimensional world, we have a money, which is the transaction of the energy transfer. You have done some service, I paid you off. This exchange is through money. So here in the planet Earth, this happens. So you can say this is the mode of transaction in the physical reality. In higher reality, which is non-physical, there is no money there. Okay, so there is absolutely no money. So we will have that understanding that how it operates a little later, but how this transaction happens if there is no money. But in three-dimensional, we need money for the transaction. If you, as I was telling, if you have to buy a cup of, wanted to have a lunch, I need to pay for it. I have to go from one place to another, then I have to pay for the train ticket or bus ticket or taxi or flight, whatever. I need to pay for it. Yeah. So there is nothing called free here. Yeah. So we have to earn it and pay it for whatever service we need. Or we have to pay it, or somebody else have to pay on our behalf. That is also possible, but somebody has to pay it. That's clear. So now, in this respect, so we come here to the money lessons. So money has got its own way of teaching us lessons. Okay, because anything in the transaction thing, whether more than one person is involved or the system is involved, there are much more things to learn here. So the money lessons in the one major part we come here to learn. Okay, there is, as I mentioned, there is no other dimension where we can learn money lessons. Other lessons, yes, but not the money lessons. Okay. So we need to have a mastery of that lesson. So if we are struggling in our life with money matters, then it is almost certain that money lessons we have not learned properly, or whatever we have learned that is not giving its result or not implemented properly. That's what it means. So in other way, it is an area of your learning. You have to learn more on the money aspects of it. How the economy is run, how the earning sources can be created and you can join that and you can get that. Those are the things, that area of your learning. If you are not having a regular good income already, if you're constantly suffering, means you have not learned the lesson. Okay, so there is something to learn. I'm not talking about whether it is your fault or somebody else's fault, but you have not learned and implemented it. If there is somebody's fault or some obstacle or block are there, that you need to overcome. That is also the part of learning, how the blocks can be overcome, and then we can reach to a stage whether we can the money flow can start and all these things we're earning. Okay. So this is about, and in this area there are many I mean, there are a lot of courses, the traditions were there, how to do that, how to do business, what is the success, many things. Like we can learn about the marketing, we can have the sales skill and selling skill and negotiation skills, and we can have how to raise your what. There is hundreds of things are there. If you go to internet, you will get many websites and all that teach about that, or how to invest, or how to get best return out of your properties, and all those are there. Okay. And of course, the professionally, there are some profession gives you more salary and all those things. You go to that profession, learn that, join that, you will get more. As simple as that. Okay. So money will come in this world. If you give something to value, in an exchange, you will get a money. It is a very simple thing. So if Deepak Chopra was telling one day, it is very simple to earn money because you create the value and you sell the value, you will get the money. That's it. Okay. If you need more money, create more value, and then you offer to the market, you will get that. So it is not about why you are not getting money. It is how much value you are creating. Value you are creating for the market, and that's what your determination is. If you create some value for, suppose, one company you join, if you can create a value for the company, say maybe $1 million per year, the company will maybe give you 20% of that as your as your salary. So that's all possible. There is no problem with that. But you need to create value. Okay. So that is the more important. Create value which is needed by the society, by the market, or whatever it is. You need to sell that. So that is understandable. And I'm not going into detail because there is a lot of things. People can learn, people can join business, what is called business management courses, or financial courses, investment and share market and all those things. Those are all fine. So this is about that money lessons to be learned here that you have not learned. That's why you are facing it. One part. Second part is that it is about the karmic. You may be doing all right things. We are all, you learn the different techniques. Maybe still you will see the lot of failures which is beyond your control. You cannot do anything about it. You have to face this kind of stuff. Not earning capacity is not, capacity is there, but there is no return. Suppose you opened up a business, there is no client. Nobody is buying your product. Okay. You see there is a need, but they are not coming to you and paying you for that. They're going to somebody else or whatever it is. But they're not coming to you. Or you are running through something, somehow you started managing, keeping things properly. Suddenly some accident happens or somebody falls sick and you have to spend a lot of money or go into some legal disputes. Some of your ancestral property, some of your relative or sibling has put some court case, and you have to spend money for that. Rather than getting something, you're spending more. These are the things are coming. If it is you have done all part but still not happening, one of the major reason is that you are under some karma, some karmic return you are getting. Return means you have done something in the past or past lives, and that is being now effect. Now the prarabdha karma is running in your life, and that is why whatever you do, it is not fruitful because you are getting the karmic return. So in this case, what you need is that to exhaust your karma or karma kshalan or this kind of karmic thing need to be settled with the spiritual awareness and the practices. If you walk the spiritual path, then you will get. The few are blessed who can get a master who can guide somebody how to get out of karma and show the right path. Okay, and that path is not of greed, but at the same time, that is not renunciation of the wealth. So they can guide you the masters can guide you towards the right path to how to write. It will take time. I'm not saying overnight you will get rich. Okay, it will take time, but slowly, slowly they will guide you out of your karmic entanglements, and they will lead you to somewhere if you follow. If you still utilize your past patterns and the brains, and then you will fall in trap again, and then you will see the, even if I'm doing spirituality, nothing happening in my life, just because you didn't follow it 100%. That's why. Okay, if you follow it, it is free will. Nobody will force you to follow. But if you follow it, you will definitely come out of it. Eventually, it will take maybe a few months, years, but eventually will come out. But that coming out will be permanent. Means you can get out of it permanently, all this karmic thing. And if you're blessed enough, then the divine will send you somebody, like a Babaji will send somebody who can do your karma kshalan, deletion of the karma. But you have to earn it. You cannot demand it. Do it to me. No, you have to be qualifying. So only those who are qualified, they will be given this opportunity to do that. So, and whoever has attended our Gangasagar camp, they know the Karma challenge already. We have done that there. Puri camp, yes, happened. And we are going to do it in Banaras also. That's Babaji's grace, So it is his grace. So those will be selected, or those who are attend to that level, they will they come there. And those who are not ready yet, something or other will happen, they will not be able to come. We know that. But anyway, we leave it to that. But in your free will, if your intention is pure, then it will definitely happen. Okay? And continue your purpose. Those will be lifted up. And those lifting, when it will be lifted up, that will be like, it is like your karmic go down will be packaged, will be just put a fire into that go down, and go down will burn at one go. Okay? And it will lift your trouble free, and then you lift it up. So that is the kind of thing. It is all possible. That happens, and it is also important to get that connection, the blessings, so that we can walk the path further onto this. So this is also possible. But only thing is, these kind of things, you have to be with the attitude of gratitude. You have to take that. Even if somebody, there are cases happened also. Even if somebody karmakshalan already happened, but then in between their ego came and they tried to satisfy their ego and all. I'm just telling you what goes on to their mind, because I can see what is happening. They think, okay, fine. Whenever I need it, I'll so and so, no? Okay. So suppose RPA. So and so, RPA is there. I know him. I'll call him again. I'll get it done. Okay. Again, doesn't matter. So this your ego is telling that. Okay. Never use any master, as a jhadudar. That has been, from the divine. It is like a serious offense if you consider that. There are cases so happen, they got karmakshala and everything for just like, free and very easily. But after that, they fall into the ego trap. And that ego trap makes such scenarios that forget about RP and all. No master can come into that in the lifetimes. Okay. To do anything near to delete the karma. Forget about karma kshalan. Okay. It's not possible anymore. So anyway, that you have to be very, very respectful for that opportunity and what is happening. Even after that, don't take anything for granted. Okay. It is a divine blessing and grace. And we need to be respectful. Even at the time, I'm also telling you right now to reduce the expectation. After doing that, it is also possible, you will see that it is going in the other direction in your life. You have to, with Shraddha and Saburi, that is Shirdi Sai Baba's advice to all of us, with Shraddha and Saburi, you have to cross that particular time as well, because those are the time when the burning happens, You have to deal with the ashes. So when your life dealing with those ashes, it is for getting rid of that permanently so that new structure can come there. So don't think I have done this and I have attended this, I followed my guru's instruction or whatever, but I have done karmakshan and why I still have to deal with ashes. You know, that is also, you have to deal with it because that happened. Okay. That is one of the confirmatory tests that it has happened. You know, if it is before that, after that it is all same, then nothing has happened. Okay, so there will be something, so you have to deal with it, but it is for your good, it will be going forever. Okay, so this is the kind of understanding. So two things: one is your understanding, not understanding, learning of your money lessons, and then it is your karmic or your karmic things. What is that? Is the two driving things onto that, and the money lessons part of it. You use your existing channels to learn and more about money, and now you introspect. You see which are the areas you are not going well, or if you like, you take advice from somebody. Sometimes we have our own pattern we are repeating, which is called poverty consciousness. We are repeating and we are crying that we are not getting anything, but actually that is coming from inside. That is the poverty consciousness is called. What is the poverty consciousness? Poverty consciousness is that we glorify the poverty. You know, in the, as I was mentioning little earlier, in the name of it is purity and we don't need anything from anyone and all those things, or we have some mindset that money is bad, money is root cause of all evil. If you are programmed like that, money will not come to you. Okay, that may be true. Something happened with money. You say people are fighting for the money unnecessarily. Maybe in the family there is a money fight with the money and something. Somebody has got cheated and this and that and all those things, and some fraud has done something. So you are now fed up with the money, or maybe you saw a few cases you read. Somebody came as a name of a spiritual guru and take some all money and all those things. Okay, these are cases. Frauds are everywhere. So in these cases, those are not that reason to follow the path of living the money and running in opposite direction. It is your mindset. So just you have to be aware of your that, and you have to come out of that mindset. Otherwise, it will not get. You will stuck in the poverty consciousness, and not only that, people are even glorifying it, glorifying the poverty. So about the begging and this kind of things. So that way, money will not come to you. Okay. So there is some mindset that we are equivalent, that the poor and begging with the spirituality. Absolutely wrong. As I mentioned in the beginning, our path is Aishwaryavan Muktatma. All are what is called people are very rich. Whoever our say Lord Krishna or say Lord Rama and all these things. Gautam Buddha, he was a prince, and Ashoka and what is called all the enlightened billionaire examples are the Lord Krishna, King Janak. They are all our king. Okay, so they are the financially extremely prosperous. So there is no doubt of any money with them. So they are the king. So that kind of mindset we need to have. If we glorify the poverty, then we'll lose money and we'll land up ourselves into that. Okay, so we have to be careful. Sometimes we do without knowing it. It is our blind spot. We don't know that we are doing it. But whenever any issue comes up, and then you see how you are approaching it, okay, then it's clear that you are not going into that one. You behave like a king. Okay, suppose somewhere you need to, eat food. Go and eat a good food. Pay for it. Okay. You have to take a journey somewhere. Take a comfortable journey. And unnecessarily no need to struggle. You have option to go by the car and also go by the rickshaw. You don't take the rickshaw. If you have the option for the car, you have a capacity to pay. You pay it. No need to unnecessarily struggle or go to crowded trains, whether you have an option to go into the some fast train or something like that. So do that. That some people think if I punish myself and I'm just become more spiritual. Absolutely not. Okay. You have to self-love as well. It shows your absence of self-love. You have to take care of you as well. And living a comfortable life is one of them. Yes, only thing is no kulakshmi. No harm to anything or anyone. That's it. That is the only condition. But there is no such thing called you cannot enjoy life, or you cannot eat good food, you cannot travel in a proper way, or you cannot live in a house with a luxury. Who said no? You are. Okay. Only thing you have to earn it proper manner. That's it. So this is the poverty consciousness mindset is dragging us down. Unconsciously, it is doing that. Another way of finding out how we are, poverty consciousness is driving us. Suppose when in the time comes to give something to anyone, and you see what your inner voice is telling. Suppose you have to donate some money to somewhere. How much doesn't matter. Just something, any donation. Is your mind says, is the person who I'm giving is worth it, and who has done for me, or what is the guarantee that that person will not take this money and drink alcohol and all those kind of things, will use it for or gambling and all this. How do I know? But end of the whole exercise, you didn't give that money. Okay. It's your ego controls 3 ways. No? It logically convinces us, it creates a doubt or a fear. So it convinces you not to give. But in the process, what happens is that your channel of giving is blocked. Okay. You bring some logic or other not to give. Okay. It doesn't matter how much you are giving. It's maybe 100 rupees, anything. But this thing of what is running behind it, that creates the channel. Okay. Just understand this thing from the little higher perspective. Money is a flow. Money is not a stagnant stack of bundle of notes. Okay. Money is the flow, because more it changes hands, it creates a value. So if you have to come in the flow, then flow should come in and go out through you. That's why you get prosperous. It is not possible hoarding it. You cannot get rich by hoarding money. That is traditionally, that's what the belief is. More money in the bank, no rich. No. Who enjoys life more, they are the more rich people. Who cannot enjoy because of any reason, internal or external. Somebody become so much tensed about getting killed and maybe kidnapped and all those things. They are also not enjoying life, even if they have a lot of money. Okay. So all those things, how much you are in the flow, that determines in your level you are enjoying. It does not actually matter how much money you have in the bank. Only thing you have to in the flow. This understanding that we need to accumulate more, because there is that understanding behind that, psyche behind that is the amount of money in this world is limited. So I need to get my share out of it, or somebody has to lose to myself to gain. This is the one approach. Another approach is whenever I need it, money will flow through me. The source is infinite. I just need to make sure my channel is clear. So it is flowing through me. So I work on the channel. I will not work on that, how much I can get or what is my share. I'm just opening the channel. Money will flow automatically. The first one is called poverty consciousness, and the next one is called prosperity consciousness. Because the truth is, source is infinite. It can generate anything. The creator of this universe can create anything. It's absolutely no issues creating everything for you. Okay. If it is necessary, suppose you purchase a small land, and in the same land, you will find a gold mine. okay, in subsurface, and you can be filthy rich overnight. It's possible. Creator can create that because it is creating the whole universe. It doesn't matter like this. Here, only thing is this particular aspect you have when you are aligned, then your vibrational response, your universe will give it back to you. If your mindset is that no, kaise bhi kisi tarah, that's a chain law, then your mindset is limited. The universe doesn't see that your vibration in the higher stage. That's why you'll attract less. There'll be few initial successes because by doing this manipulation, you may feel that your bank balance is increasing, but long term, no. Okay. Whereas if you're in abundance consciousness and if you change your mindset, change your belief system, and surrender yourself to that divine, that whatever will be that the source, it will come through you. Okay. Maybe 50 more people will get help through you. Maybe financial help also will be through you. So if 50 people are getting help through you, don't you think that your need also will be met very easily? It's quite not a possible. And those people working for the humanity, they are working for millions. So even if they get a share of 0.01% also of that wealth, they will be filthy rich. And that is exactly the abundance consciousness. So you have to be tuned into the abundant consciousness, not to do work to save money or accumulate money or this kind of thing, hoarding money. So this is the abundance consciousness. So that is the prime difference between these two approaches. Okay, now let me see what are the other points we mentioned for today. Understanding prosperity consciousness, how to invite financial abundance in life, spiritual part to the wealth creation. Okay. So now I think almost all these points I have discussed. Only now let us talk about the spiritual techniques, ways to do the wealth. As it is fundamentally that abundance consciousness, the tune into thing, like raising your vibration. So abundance consciousness to raising the vibration can be done in the many methods. Okay, so there are to change your vibration so that when your vibration is high, like a particular vibration, it will attract money. You will become a called money magnet. Okay, so it will come to you through the normal way, through the normal processes. You need not to manipulate anyone or make a big demands or this, that, all thing. Only thing here one need to do is you have to be the part of the divine agent. What divine wants to do for the humanity, you become part of it. So you become a divine agent, and through that you will be prosperous automatically, because divine wants everybody to be prosperous and all, and you become agent of that. So you are sharing something. If you have a money, share money. If you have a knowledge, share knowledge. But in the right purpose, no self-interest. It should be unconditional. It is difficult to do that because all we learned in the external world is a transaction, give and take. But here is only giving. That only giving is open up the channel, and that channel will make you prosperous. Okay, that is number one thing that we need to learn to have to do. So abundance comes in the tuning in, not accumulating. So this we have to change our life more to that. Then it can be done through many ways. First of all, if to work with the pure unconditional love for others, which divine wants to do, then you able eligibility to join there. When we do that, divine will send you the guides, and there further guides, or all your blocks will be taken care of by the divine grace. There are, maybe you have accumulated a lot of karma in lifetime after lifetime. The divine will send you the agent, so that the guru to take care of that, and you will be offered to guide it into the proper direction. That is your holistic lifestyle will change, so that you don't get into this limited mindset of accumulation of money. You will be the abundance mindset, where the infinite wealth will be flowing through you, and that is the key to retain that wealthy mindset. Okay. Other methods are in a Hinduism, there are many methods already followed by the munis or rishis. So it is our choice which path we wanted to take. So one of them is called Shri Yantra. There is a device. Um, there is called Yantra, Mantra, and Tantra. There are three things here. Yantra means instrument, the hardware. Yeah. And Yantra, Mantra is a software, what we chant or the vibration it creates. And Tantra is a software. Okay. I mean technology. So Yantra, Mantra, Tantra is a hardware, software, and technology. So those have been by old Munis and Rishis. They have developed that. They're called Sri Vidya. That's a big subject. So by worshipping that you can get into that vibration into you and into your family or your business and all. If you have a Sri Yantra, the Shri Yantra it should be addressed properly. You have to see respect and all those things. Preferably charged, not preferably. It should be charged by a person who is higher in the vibration. Their vibration is pure. Any master or guru, they need to charge that. So then, if you install it in your home and do worshipping, then it will get that kind of vibration to you. Here, I think Aditi, can you share about your Sriyanta?
Yes. In the year 2020, on 13th November, that day was the, I think, Dhanteras day, just the previous day before Diwali day. In during that time period, say on in the first week of November, in one of our sessions, RPA mentioned about the way he's mentioning today. That day also he mentioned about this Sri Yantra, and that time after hearing him, I procured one Sri Yantra and Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi idol. And as per RPS guidance, I just kept it in my puja room. And during that time, a very rough time was going on because lockdown was going on across the world, rather. So RPA charged it remotely and maintaining all the rules and spiritual mantras, chanting, everything he did it remotely. And I'm blessed that as per his guidance and everything, I did it. It is still in my puja room. Every day I used to pray to it, and I'm really blessed. And that time I was going through very rough period. My I was passing through very rough cycle of my time period for financial some problem was going on. So gradually I came out of all this. So once again, my deepest gratitude to RPA, to you, for advising me and guiding me in this regard. Thank you.
All right. I think another one is when I visited your home next, we did it physically.
Yes, he that time
Yeah,
he
we
told,
recharged.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That time he
recharged
told,
physically.
uh,
Whenever the next
right,
opportunity comes, we need to
right,
do that,
right, right.
reinstate physically.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Okay. Now I don't think any. Now, okay. Few minutes left. So now let me conclude that last part is about there are other techniques like you have to listen to some Kuber mantra. Kuber is the Lord of wealth, the God of wealth. Is the King of wealth, and north is the direction of Kuber. So facing towards the north, and this is called the Kuber mudra. Two fingers, thumb together, rest toward here, like this, hand on your lap, like this. This is the Kuber Mudra. In Kuber Mudra, if you sit towards the north and we meditate with the Kuber Mudra, there is a chanting. I'm not sure whether they are available in the YouTube. If you want, I can share the link. If you listen to that, let me try if I can play it from here. Can you hear? Can anybody tell me if they can hear?
No,
Playing in
Guruji.
No, Guruji.
Not yet.
No, Guruji.
no, okay. Okay, so what I will do is I'll try to play it from my this mobile phone, because in the same it is not coming. So I'll see if I can do it. Otherwise, if the link will expire in a minute or so. Then when we join back in another link, I will just play and to show that how that it sounds like. Or there are many in this YouTube. I can, if you want, I can post a link. So play that 108 times the Kuber mantra chanting, and you face towards the north with Kuber mudra, and then you meditate. So that is one of the very good practice. You can do that. And full moon meditation itself is particularly this Kojaguri Purnima. We pray for the abundance and all. Any kind of camp, I do one particular process for this invoking wealth and into the life, and that is also can be that is also can be.
सोल से सारे अपडेट्स पाने के लिए बेल आइकन दबाइए.
Some ad. Okay, yes. Can you hear now?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, we'll see you all in the next half of this. Just see how much it goes, and stay with that. If the link goes, we'll join in the second half of the link. Ashtalakshmi Mama Gruhe Dhanam Puraya Puraya Namaha. Hrim Shrim Krim Shrim Kuberaya Ashtalakshmi Mama Gruhe Dhanam Puraya Puraya Namaha. Hrim Shrim Krim Shrim Kuberaya Ashtalakshmi Mama Gruhe Dhanam Puraya Puraya Namaha. Hrim Shrim Krim Shrim कुबेराय अष्टलक्ष्मी मम गृहे धनं पुरय पुरय नमः। ह्रीं श्रीं क्रीं श्रीं कुबेराय अष्टलक्ष्मी मम गृहे धनं पुरय पुरय नमः। ह्रीं श्रीं क्रीं श्रीं कुबेराय अष्टलक्ष्मी मम गृहे धनं पुरय पुरय नमः। ह्रीं श्रीं क्रीं श्रीं कुबेराय अष्टलक्ष्मी मम गृहे धनं पुरय पुरय नमः। All right. So, welcome back, all of you. So, we'll go ahead with any question you may have, and then come forward and ask your question. Yes, Monali, go ahead with your question.
Uh, yes, Guruji. You said after Karmasthalan, the ashes will be there, and we have to bear the effect of the ashes, something like that. What is that? Can you please explain it a little?
Okay, what I'm saying is that when you undergo any process, it is not about the karmakshalan alone. Let us give an example of, say, cooking. Okay, you have done some cooking, prepared some food. Yeah, so that is for eating. So our expectation is immediately after that we will start eating. Okay, that is correct. But also know that when during the cooking you have done something, there may be some cutting vegetable or some, the in earlier days maybe fire, coal, wood and coal and all those kind of thing. Now the gas, etc., it doesn't create that, but there will be some residue which is the disposal. It will come as a byproduct of your cooking that you need to dispose of. So whether it is a form of the cutout vegetable or chilka and the ashes and all those things, those will be the byproduct of the cooking. Same thing happens into that when the karmakshalan happens, there will be some byproduct you may see, so which you need to just throw off. Okay, it is byproduct, but it need to be thrown off. That is happened because of cooking. If you say no, I don't want to see the ashes, I don't want to see that garbage creation, you cannot cook then, isn't it? So this is the type of thing that is the understanding part what I was giving, that it is not that if the karmakshalan when it happened that you need not to fix anything or afterward. Yes, you need to deal with those things what you need to throw off. Okay, be aware of that. So that is why I'm just preparing you mentally that those are the kind of things you may have to come. Your gurus are there, the divine is there, you will be protected. There is no such thing that there will be some harm to you. But some of the things you have to clean it yourself. That nobody can do it on your behalf. So you have to undergo that cleaning process. Something will come up on the surface, which is a byproduct of the karmakshalan. Okay, but it is came out as a disposal for good. It is you to discard them. You throw it off. That's all it needed here. But if your expectation is I have done karmakshalan, so one night something will magically change and all everything will be fine, I need not to deal with anything. It is not the case. That is not a right understanding. When you get rid of that, eventually it will be permanently go from your system. That's what I was mentioning there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam.
All right. Okay. God bless you. Any other question? Monali? Okay. Shweta? Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to say you thank you so much, sir, for bringing up this topic again. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. God bless you.
So there is no question. You have already answered everything. So
All
just
right.
want to say thank you.
Yeah, just Shraddha and Saburi, these are the main thing. As I was the mentioning that two wings of the bird, that Aishwarya and Muktatma, but which direction he will fly, that depends upon attitude of gratitude. Okay. If somewhere the gratitude is lost, your ego has taken over. Ego can taken over by giving you mentally that why you need to suffer this much, even if you have done spirituality and all. This is your ego talking. Okay, be careful because ego doesn't want to, get beyond that. Make you suffering is one way of controlling the ego. Coming out of the suffering through spiritual way, spirituality can teach you. Okay, but if you are listening to the voice of your ego, you may get back to your situation again. Okay, so just be careful. You have to keep doing, have a full faith. It will definitely take care in your life. Definitely it will happen. So only have to keep faith and keep on moving, because as I said, there are many cases it is related to karma. Okay, karma need to be exhausted, karma kshalan, etc. will come after that. You need to, you can understand it this way. You need to make it such a way, loosen up by your own sadhana, then only lifting can happen. Lifting and throwing off of that whole karmic burden can happen. But if you are not if giving effort even to loosen up the things, it will not happen. Okay. So your contribution is equally important. So that is my advice, is continue your sadhana with full surrender. You are protected and guided, but guidance also you need to listen. Okay. So you need to implement, then only you will get results. Okay. All right. Okay. God bless you. Okay. Anyone else having any other question? Yes,
Auntie,
Vikas. Yes, go ahead.
I missed that mudra, Kuber mudra. Can you please again?
Okay. 5 finger.
Yeah.
Fold 2.
Okay.
Bring thumb here. Here. Okay. 2
Yeah.
are out. These 2 fold.
Okay.
And then you put it up like this.
Oh, right.
Up and put it in your lap. Spinal cord will be straight. And that is a Kuber mudra. And that is a Kuber mudra. This is the thing. Okay. So in Kuber mudra, remember that you have to face towards north.
North. Okay.
Yeah. Face towards north. And for that, the prosperity consciousness, even some people, they like to sleep by head towards north. That is also a good practice for creating sleeping posture on your bed.
Yeah.
You do this Kuber mudra, that chanting you can listen, and if you can chant yourself, you can chant yourself. Otherwise, at least listen Kuber mantra 108 times. Sitting is this Kuber mudra facing towards north, like a meditation, and listen to that. And this you practice, then it will invite that wealth in your life. And the sleep also, if you face towards the north in your head, that is alignment with the magnetic field, as well as it will be helpful for the financial prosperity. Okay.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless you. Okay. Shreyashi, go ahead.
Yes, Guruji, I just wanted to clarify with you. So what happens is sometimes, like for me, in my case, if in any particular area, if the things are taking time and not progressing, then I think that okay, this might be an area of karma. Okay, so when
Once again, not always. Huh? So if there is something, you speak to your guru and get it clarified. Okay.
yes,
Specific case. I'm saying these are the reasons, but every case is unique. Okay, before coming into the conclusion, just confirm whether it is karmic or anything you are supposed to do, you are not doing. Your money lessons. Okay. Yeah,
okay,
that part you need to clarify. Your guru will be able to guide you on that one.
okay, okay. My follow one. I mean, one more question was that during Karmakshalan, we have to, I think, keep an open mind, right? Because I mean, we do not know which areas our karmas are, right? I mean,
Mhm.
for example, I might think, okay, this is an area. So during Karmakshalan, I might be thinking that, okay, I hope this karma gets deleted, but there might be many other karmas, right? So we have to keep an open mind, isn't it?
Uh, yes and no. Okay. See, we do it this way. When you come for a karmakshalan, then whatever you're thinking, it does not matter. Eh, It divine knows which of the areas need to be lifted and it will do its job. Okay, in our case, Babaji. Babaji knows everything. You need not to teach, yeah, I need this, that. No need. It will be lifted, and some of them are in layers. So, first layer has to go first, then second and third. So, there will be some kind of sequence there. So, that is possible because in that one instant, maybe first two gone, but there is one more which need to be done later stage. That is all unique cases. That's quite possible. But you need not to tell what you need to do and you think about what you need to hear. And honestly, you don't know. You don't know. So if you don't know something, how do you guide? Maybe you will ask divine. If suppose if it is in our control, then we may misguide the divine to take the wrong things which we may need. Okay, and something which is really troubling, we don't know, and it will keep there. The process will not be here. So that is not the thing. So you need not to tell which thing, whatever you think, it doesn't matter. Okay, and it is our no part. But yes part, why I say the yes and no? Yes is during that time. You need not to think about you. Please get rid of this part of my life, these things up, like this burden of my. You need not to think it. Rather, you have to use your mind for praying. You pray that time, whatever is, I don't know, but you know, whatever I need, please grant me that. Whatever the karma is blocking me for progressing, achieving my full potential, completing my life purpose, or walking that spiritual path of liberation, whichever is blocking, please lift it from me, and allow me to walk the path freely. So that prayer you have to do. So your mind should be engaged in praying, and it will be whatever applicable. In computer programming they get asterisks, no? So that is a global thing, like anything can come field, like that. If say whatever applicable, I'm allowing myself, I'm opening up myself, kindly grant me this cleaning of my karmas, known or unknown. It is maybe unknown to you, known or unknown, from any level, any type, because our karmas are not only financial. There are three types, major types, no? So it is about our health oriented, financial, and another relationship. All known, unknown, it should go at one go. Okay, so you need not to think of which one. You surrender that. You say you know better. Whatever applicable, only pray the all should go and the one go. That is your prayer. Okay.
Yes,
And that
Guruji.
time I normally guide them. I told them don't bring any doubt in that time. Yeah. When that is tathastu field. When if you're having a doubt during that time, na, will it really go? Everything will go. Is it possible? That doubt only not allow it that to happen. If you surrender everything, it will happen. Okay. But if there is any doubt in your mind, it will block it. So that is why I said yes and no. So I just explained to you how you hold your mind, what type of thing your mind will be doing that time. Not giving direction, neither any doubt. You have to be just careful about that. Rest of the thing, divine will take care.
Thank you, Guruji. It is
All right.
very
Okay.
helpful.
God bless you. Okay, Aditi. Yes, go ahead.
It's a request only if you can share the link of that Kuber mantra in
Okay,
the group.
okay. Yeah, as I mentioned, there are many mantras. It is not that I'm
Yeah.
recommending that particular link only, but as an example, I will share. I will just
Ah,
Google
yeah,
search.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
is a similar one.
Yes.
There are many. So it is
Okay.
not only that you have to follow that particular. Somebody may Sri Ramchandra Upadhyay has chanted that. I am recommending Ramchandra Upadhyay. Don't go into that. I'm just saying that is how
Okay.
normally our mind works. I just given for
Okay.
example, similar one. Any kind of chanting will do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I will
Okay.
do that after the meeting. I will do that. Okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay then. All right. So I think then let us go with our the Kriya and meditation. And today is Kojagori Lakshmi Purnima.